How did this small island nation fare? On this day in history, February 15th, 1942, Singapore, the Gibraltar of the East, fell to the Japanese forces. Controlled by the British since the 19th century, Singapore was the capital of the Straits settlements on the Malay Peninsula and served as a strategic trading post on maritime trade routes in Asia. The previous year, the Japanese telegraphed their intentions to transfer Singapore from British to their own growing empire. And on the eve of the Pearl Harbor attack, they did just that. The Japanese sent 24,000 troops from Indochina to the Malay Peninsula, killing 61 civilians with their fighter pilots. The battle between the Japanese and the British continued into the new year, killing many more civilians in the process, but forcing the British to abandon and evacuate many of their positions. On February 8th, 5,000 more Japanese troops landed on the Singaporean island, and along with them came propaganda leaflets encouraging the remaining British to surrender. A week later, the coastal guns that had defended the coast were destroyed, and tactical miscalculations between military and civilian authorities exacerbated the problems and crushed the British defenses. Eventually, senior officials had no choice but to surrender Singapore to the Japanese. 62,000 Allied soldiers were taken prisoner, more than half of whom died as POWs. Without Singapore as a stronghold, the British lost their foothold in Asia and the broader Eastern Hemisphere. Winston Churchill tried to regain morale by instilling words into the British people, but the damage had already been done. At the conclusion of the Second World War, Singapore returned to being a crown colony, suffering severe infrastructure damage, food shortages, and civil unrest. In the 60s, the British tried to merge with Malaysia to gain control, but that arrangement didn't last. Finally, in 1965, Singapore gained its independence as a sovereign republic and has been a peaceful island nation since. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.